The night air over Seoul felt different, heavier somehow, as whispers began to spread across fan communities like wildfire. Just hours before the highly anticipated concert at Gwanghwamun, an alleged private message from Bang Si-hyuk to Jungkook surfaced online, and suddenly what was supposed to be a triumphant celebration teetered on the edge of chaos. Was it real, was it fabricated, or was it something far more complicated? Fans had been counting down to the Gwanghwamun concert for weeks. The historic plaza, often associated with national pride, cultural milestones, and massive public gatherings, was set to transform into a sea of purple light. Jungkook's name alone was enough to guarantee an emotional spectacle, but this time there was something else in the air, an intensity that no one could quite explain. Then the screenshot appeared. It was posted anonymously at first. A blurred background, a cropped header, a message allegedly sent in the early hours of the morning, the tone, urgent, cryptic, almost ominous. Be careful tonight, everything is being watched, this stage is bigger than you think. Those were the translated words circulating across platforms within minutes. The sender's name, claimed to be Bang Si-hyuk, was partially visible, enough to spark hysteria, not enough to confirm authenticity. Within an hour, hashtags began trending globally. Fans dissected every pixel. Digital forensics enthusiasts zoomed into the font kerning. Was the timestamp consistent with Korean messaging apps? Did the punctuation match Bang Si-hyuk's known communication style? Why would such a message even exist? Theories exploded. Some believed it was a warning about security concerns. Gwanghwamun, after all, is not just any venue. It is symbolic, political, cultural, public, a place where the entire nation can watch. Could there have been intelligence about threats? Was Bang Si-hyuk protecting Jungkook? Others saw something deeper, corporate tension, speculation about creative control, rumors that Jungkook's performance might include a surprise announcement, a contract revelation, a subtle rebellion expressed through music. And then there were those who believed the message wasn't about danger at all. They believed it was about power. This stage is bigger than you think. What did that mean? As the sun began to set over Seoul, media vans lined the surrounding streets. Security presence visibly increased. Fans arriving early noticed tighter bag checks, more uniformed officers, more barricades. Whether this was routine protocol or a reaction to the viral message, no one could say. Inside the rehearsal zone, Jungkook reportedly remained calm. Staff members later described him as focused, quiet, and incredibly precise. He ran through choreography repeatedly, adjusted in-ear monitors himself, spent an unusual amount of time alone before soundcheck. Was he aware of the leak? Sources close to production suggested that management had briefed him, that emergency meetings had taken place, that lawyers were involved within hours of the screenshot surfacing, yet no official statement was released. Silence. And silence in moments like this is louder than any press conference. The crowd began filling Gwanghwamun Plaza hours before showtime. Lightsticks flickered like constellations forming across the ground. Every fan carried not only excitement but questions. If the message was real, what did it imply about the relationship between Bang Si-hyuk and Jungkook, mentor and artist, founder and global superstar, a bond forged through years of training, triumph, and transformation? Bang Si-hyuk had once called Jungkook a once-in-a-generation talent. Jungkook had openly expressed gratitude for guidance and belief when he was just a teenager far from home. Their professional history was layered, emotional, deeply intertwined with the rise of modern K-pop on the world stage. So why would a private warning leak now? When the lights finally dimmed, a wave of sound erupted that seemed to shake the surrounding government buildings. Jungkook emerged through smoke and spotlight, dressed in black with subtle metallic detailing that caught the glare of cameras positioned across the plaza. He did not look shaken. If anything, he looked sharper. The opening performance was explosive, vocals clear, movements controlled yet fierce, every note delivered with precision. If there was tension backstage, it did not manifest on stage. Yet fans watching closely noticed something unusual. Between songs, Jungkook paused longer than expected. He scanned the crowd. He took deeper breaths before speaking. When he addressed the audience, his voice carried warmth but also gravity. "Tonight means more than you know," he said at one point. The line immediately ignited new speculation online. Was it connected to the message? Was he subtly acknowledging the situation without directly addressing it? Social media activity surged again. Meanwhile, industry insiders debated possible scenarios. Some argued that if the message were authentic, it could have been a strategic internal note regarding global streaming executives attending the show. Others theorized that Gwanghwamun's symbolic weight meant that any performance there had political undertones, especially amid shifting cultural dynamics. The phrase, "everything is being watched," fueled paranoia. Were international stakeholders present? Was this about market expansion, contract renewals, future solo trajectories? As the concert progressed, Jungkook unveiled a rearranged version of one of his biggest solo hits, slower, darker, emotionally raw, the choreography stripped back, the lighting minimal. For a few minutes, Gwanghwamun felt less like a public plaza and more like an intimate confession booth. Tears were visible in parts of the crowd. And then came the unexpected moment. Midway through the set, the screens behind Jungkook displayed archival footage, training room clips, early debut stages, candid moments from years past. Among them, brief flashes of Si-hyuk in studio sessions, laughing, observing, nodding in approval. It was subtle but deliberate. Was this reconciliation, tribute, defiance? No commentary accompanied the montage. Jungkook simply stood in silence as the clips faded into darkness before transitioning into the next performance. The tension remained unresolved. Behind the scenes, crisis management teams monitored trending topics in real time. Legal representatives reportedly contacted platform moderators regarding the original post. Analysts debated whether the leak could impact stock valuations, endorsement deals, or global partnerships. Yet none of that mattered to the fans physically present. They saw only Jungkook, the artist they had supported for years, commanding one of Seoul's most iconic public spaces with unwavering presence. If he felt pressure, he transformed it into power. As the final encore approached, speculation reached fever pitch. Would he address the rumor directly? Would Si-hyuk appear? Would there be an announcement? Instead, Jungkook chose something unexpected. He spoke softly. "There are always stories," he said, "but what matters is what we build together here tonight." No names mentioned, no denials, no confirmations. Just a statement grounded in unity. When fireworks erupted above Gwanghwamun at the concert's conclusion, illuminating the statue of King Sejong in shimmering color, the atmosphere shifted from anxiety to catharsis. Whatever the truth behind the alleged message, the performance itself had transcended it. But the story did not end there. In the hours following the concert, digital analysts claimed inconsistencies in the viral screenshot, metadata discrepancies, font mismatches, time zone irregularities. Gradually, the narrative began tilting toward fabrication. Still, questions lingered. Why did it surface on that specific day? Who benefited from creating panic before such a monumental event? Was it an attempt to destabilize confidence, to test loyalty, to generate clicks? Some fans speculated that the timing was too precise to be random. Others believed it was merely the chaotic byproduct of global fame in the digital age where misinformation travels faster than facts. Si-hyuk remained silent publicly. Jungkook posted a simple photo the next day, a panoramic shot of Gwanghwamun Plaza filled with purple lights. No caption, just a purple heart emoji. The image spoke volumes. Perhaps the real message was not hidden in leaked texts but displayed openly on stage. In resilience, in professionalism, in the refusal to let rumor dictate narrative. Yet in an industry where perception can shape reality, even a single viral screenshot has the power to threaten stability. Contracts are sensitive, brand relationships fragile, public trust invaluable. Was chaos truly imminent, or was the threat itself an illusion amplified by collective imagination? Experts in media psychology argue that ambiguity fuels engagement. The less clear the situation, the more people project their fears and hopes onto it. In this case, the ambiguous tone of the alleged message acted as a catalyst for mass speculation.